In a quiet village there lived a boy named Vihaan. He was bright, dedicated, and had big dreams. However, he had one habit that often led him into trouble. He talked too much. Whenever he discovered something new, he just couldn't keep it to himself. He would share his plans with everyone around him. Whether it was about his schoolwork, his goals, or personal ambitions, Vihaan believed that sharing would inspire him to stay committed. His friends admired his vision, his family felt proud of his determination, and his teachers often encouraged his enthusiasm. But despite all his talk, Vihaan struggled to find real success. One afternoon, he met an elderly sage named Acharyaji at the village's ancient temple. Acharyaji had noticed Vihaan many times, always speaking about his future. That day he called him over and asked, "My child, you speak often about your goals, but have you achieved any of them?" Vihaan hesitated. He had set many targets, but few had been met. He replied, "Acharyaji, I try my best, but things don't always go as I expect." The wise man smiled and said, "Let me tell you a story that might help you understand why." Many years ago, in another region, there lived a farmer named Naveen. He was poor but exceptionally hardworking. Naveen had a dream: to own a vast farm filled with healthy crops. Every day he worked with determination and saved whatever he could. But he followed one rule. He never spoke about his dreams to anyone. People often asked him, "Naveen, why do you work so hard?" And he would simply smile and say, "You'll understand when the time is right." Years passed, and gradually Naveen bought small plots of land. He planted seeds, expanded his fields, and eventually built a beautiful home. The villagers were stunned to see how far he had come. He had achieved so much, yet had never boasted about it. One day an old friend visited him and asked, "Why didn't you ever tell anyone what you were working toward?" Naveen smiled and said, "When you talk too much about your goals, two things happen. First, people may discourage you. Second, your energy gets wasted on speaking instead of doing. Silence shields your purpose. Words, once released, cannot be taken back. I chose to let my achievements speak for themselves." Vihaan listened intently, taking in every word. Acharyaji continued, "My son, when you talk too often about your ambitions, two things occur. Not everyone will celebrate your vision. Some may try to bring you down, and the excitement inside you begins to fade. The mind feels as though the goal is already reached, which weakens the drive to actually pursue it." Vihaan suddenly realized what had been holding him back. He had spent more time talking about his goals than acting on them. He asked, "Acharyaji, is it too late for me to change?" The wise man smiled warmly and said, "Not at all. From today, speak less and do more. Let your progress speak for you, not your words. Remember, silence holds great power." From that moment onward, Vihaan changed his approach. He stopped sharing every idea and dream. He focused on taking real steps toward his goals. He studied with intention, worked quietly, and avoided needless conversations. As time passed, he saw a remarkable difference. He was achieving more than before. His self-confidence grew stronger. He no longer needed praise to stay motivated. When the final exam results came out, Vihaan had secured the top rank in his school. Everyone was surprised by the transformation. His friends asked, "How did you manage to do it?" Vihaan just smiled and remembered Acharyaji's advice: be silent and achieve everything. Years later, Vihaan became a successful entrepreneur. His story inspired many people around him. He proved that true success comes not from talking, but from doing. Sometimes silence is the strongest voice. Speak less. Work harder. Let your success make the noise. If the story makes you think, helps you, don't forget to follow, subscribe, like, and share. I will be back with more interesting and exciting stories in life. Thank you for watching.